I'm gonna show you guys something, right? I got another link. Hold up, and it's interesting because see this stuff here, you guys. This is not new. This is not something that we haven't been taught, and everybody likes to. We like to intellectually jerk off
Oh Lord.
when our elders give us information.
You gonna point to Dr. Claude Anderson?
You know it.
I had a feeling he's the only one that say
Very.
intellectually
You got
masturbating.
two constitutions.
What?
You got the first constitution of 1789. That's the 1 through 12 amendment. And those amendments gave whites everything they needed. That's why white folk didn't have all these, they didn't have any big demands other than what was in the Constitution.
Mm.
So from 1789 up to 1860, the first Constitution was in effect, Amendment 1 through 12. But what happened after that was that in 1857, we'll go back about 3 years, you had a black man went to court called Dred Scott. You familiar with that? I'm sure.
Yes.
He went to court trying to get some freedom based on the fact that he moved across state lines out of the South. He thought he was going to be free. He went to court. And finally, the Supreme Court ruled against him and said, no, you cannot free. Why? He said, why? And it's basically because in this country, because you're considered to be property. You're property in the Constitution. You're a citizen. You're not non-citizen in the Constitution. You have no rights. You have no rights. So therefore, a black person has no rights that a white person is bound to respect.
Mm.
And that was in 1857. So when the Civil War was over, after the Civil War was over, what they wanted to do, you had some white Republicans, liberal ones, saying we got to go back and give black folks something. We got to give them something. And so they said, we're going to start a second constitution. The 13th, 14th, and the 15th Amendment and the Civil Rights Laws constitute a second constitution of the United States. 99.5% of all the people in America don't understand that.
Mm.
They don't understand you got two constitutions. The first constitution was the one that 1789 all the way up to the amendments 1 through 12, 13th, 14th, and 15th amendments. That was written strictly and solely for black folk. But I never had any black folk yet. The Harris and the Bookers that run for office, they don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
That they should be fighting saying, we got two constitutions. If I get elected to public office, I'm going to go back to that second constitution and try to get those things that were set aside for black folk. And what was that?